worship is more than a song. Take a break from all the plans that you have made and sit at home alone and wait for God to whisper. I beg him please to open up his mouth and speak, and pray for real upon your knees until they blister. Shine a light on every corner of your life until the pride and rusted eyes are in the open. And read the word and put to test the things you've heard until your heart and soul are stirred and rocked and broken. 'Cause you can sing all you want to, yes you can. Sing all you want to. You can sing all you want to and still get it wrong. Oh, worship is more than a song. We must not worship something that's not even worth it. Clear the stage, make some space for the one who deserves it. Anything that I put before my God is an idol. Anything I want with all my heart is an idol. And anything I can't stop thinking of is an idol. And anything that I give all my love is an idol. 'Cause I can sing all I want to, yes I can. Sing all I want to. We can sing all we want to. We can sing all we want to. We can sing all we want to and still get it wrong. Worship is more than a song. Clear the stage and set the sound in lines place. That's the measure you must take to crush the idols.
Kristen, do you want to come and start it with James 1 and 2? And do yourself a favor. You can open up your Bible. Do you know what translation is memorized? The ESV. So he'll be in the ESV, but don't like nitpick everything. Like he said, oh, it's and. Like don't be lame like that, okay? Like until you memorize chapters of scripture, then you can do that. So I would love to give you the mic, and there's no better way to start summer celebration than with this. So thank you so much for doing that. It's really cool. Here you go.
James, the servant of God and his Lord Jesus Christ, to the 12 tribes in dispersion. Greetings. Counsel all join my brothers who meet trials of various kinds, for you know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness. And let steadfastness have its full effect, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking nothing. If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given him. Let him ask in faith with no doubting. The one who doubts, like the wave of the sea that is driven and tossed by the wind. For he must not suppose he receive anything from the Lord. He is a double-minded man, unstable in all his ways. And let them avoid by their boastings exaltation, and richness humiliation, like a flower of the grass he will pass away. For as the sun rises to the scorching heat and withers grass, flower falls, speedy perishes, so also the rich man fade away in the midst of his pursuits. Blessed is the man who remains steadfast in her trial, for when he has stood the test, he will receive the crown of life which God has promised to those who love him. Let no man say when he is being tempted, I am being tempted by God. For God cannot be tempted with evil, and he himself tempts no one. But each person is tempted when he is led and enticed by his own desire, and desire when it has conceived gives birth to sin, and sin when it is fully grown brings forth death. Do not be deceived, my beloved brothers. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of lights, whom there is no variation or shadow due to change. Of his own will he has brought forth by the word of truth. He has brought us forth by the word of truth, so we may be kind of first fruits of his creatures. Know this, my beloved brothers, that each of you be quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger, but anger of man does not produce the righteousness that God requires. Therefore cast away all filthiness and rampant wickedness, and receive with meekness the implanted word which is able to save your souls. But be doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving yourselves. For if anyone is a hearer and not a doer, he is like a man who looks intently at his natural face in the mirror. For he looks at himself and then goes away and at once forgets what he was like. But the one who looks into the perfect law, the law of liberty, and perseveres, being no hearer who forgets, but a doer who acts, he will be blessed in his doing. And if anyone thinks he is religious and does not bridle his tongue but deceives his heart, this person's religion is worthless. Religion that is pure and undefiled before God the Father is this: visit orphans and widows in their affliction, and keep oneself unstained from the world. My brothers, show no partiality as you hold the faith in the Lord Jesus Christ, the Lord of glory. For if a man wearing a gold ring and fine clothing comes into your assembly, and a poor man in shabby clothing also comes in, and if he say to one who wears fine clothing, you sit here in a good place, while you say to the poor man, you stand over there, sit down at my feet, have you not then made distinctions among yourselves to become judges of evil thoughts? Has not God chosen those who are poor in the world to be rich in faith and ears, which he has promised to those who love him? You have dishonored the poor man. Are not the rich the ones who oppress you and drag you into court? Are they not the ones who blaspheme the honorable name by which you are called? If you are truly fulfill the royal law according to Scripture, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. You are doing well. But if you show partiality, you are convicted as law's transgressors. For whoever keeps the whole law but fails in one point has become accountable for all of it. For he who said, do not commit adultery, also said, do not murder. If you do not commit adultery but do murder, you have become a transgressor of the law. So speak and so act as those who would be judged under the law of liberty. Mercy is without judgment. To those who have shown no mercy, mercy triumphs over judgment. My brothers, if a brother or sister is poor with clothes and lacking in daily food, and one of you says to him, go in peace, be warned of food without giving him the body, I'll give you the things needed for the body, what good is that? And faith, if it does not have works, is useless. But then someone will say, I have faith in you with works. Show me your faith apart from your works, and I will show you my faith by my works. You foolish person, do you need to be shown that faith apart from works is useless? Doesn't Abraham, our father, justified when he offered up his son Isaac on the altar? You see that faith was acted along with his works, and faith is completed by his works. And the scripture is fulfilled that says, Abraham believed God, and it was counted to him as righteousness, and he was called a friend of God. And in the same way was not also Rahab the prostitute justified by works when she received the message and sent them out by another way? For as the body apart from the spirit is dead, faith, if it does not have works, is dead.
Tune in 2 weeks, and we'll hear James 3, 4, and 5. You're a monster. Well done. I'm challenged by that. Like, I want to go home and just memorize scripture. But I'm also smart.
Yes, you are.
RT. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. That's a joke. Alright, we are going to show the Woodlands video. It's really quick. But if you went to Woodlands, we want to hear from you. And remember, I want to thank God for this that He did in my heart this summer. And listen, I want this to be really concise and really quick, because there's going to be a lot of people that want to share. Please don't share your whole life story, that you were born at an early age, and that's what Big John says, and all that stuff. So watch this video, and if you went to Woodlands, we would love to hear from you. So, Cassie. Okay, so that's Woodlands. And FYI, we have a lot more footage that our interns have worked really, really hard on. That's going to be going on all of our social media avenues and on YouTube. So later tonight or later this evening, you can go and see more pictures of yourself and be like, look, and get really excited. So, okay, we're going to start with this side of the room and then we'll work our way over here. Anyone over here want to get us going? Awesome. I want you to stand up and then I want you to face them. That'll be good.
Okay. Alright, so when I went to Woodlands, I was in Extreme, and yeah, my voice is down, that's why I sound like a news still. But so I learned like how important spending time with God is, like in His Word and all that stuff, and like praying with Him. So yeah.
I went to Woodlands as well. I was in Extreme, and I would say throughout this whole summer and definitely after being at camp, I learned a lot about forgiveness, and especially hearing some of the counselors' stories, like all the things that have happened to them, and like how they've just dealt with it and gone to God about it, and it just made me realize like I shouldn't, if I'm not abounding and like fully taking advantage of God's forgiveness, then like that's why it would be hard for me to forgive other people. So I guess just realizing like how God's forgiven you and like redeemed you, and then using that and against to love others and forgive others.
Hi. So, what I learned at Woodlands, I was normal camp, but what I learned at Woodlands is that Big John is awesome, of course, yes. But also that Jesus actually loves me and that I'm not alone in all of this, and that you can make really good friends when you know Jesus, because He is your friend. And I got saved on the Wednesday, and I feel great about it.
Thank you for sharing.
Sarah, I'm very hard to see all the time. I'm also from Extreme, and I learned that you don't have to be good enough for other people, because you're already good enough for God.
I'm Joseph. I was in normal camp, and this year God has just showed me all summer, and at Woodlands especially, how much He really loves and cares about me. He's made it so clear to me.
My name is Daniel. I'm from normal camp, and God showed me that anger isn't always the way to solve problems.
Allie, and God taught me a lot during Woodlands, but one of the things He taught me is that humility isn't thinking of yourself less, it's thinking less of yourself. Well, it's not thinking less of yourself, it's thinking of yourself less.
That's quotable.
Alright, I'm Adriana and I went to Extreme Camp, all these people. And I just wanted to say that I learned a lot this past week. And I just learned to trust God in my future. Because a lot of times that's what I struggle with, is planning for my future. And I just know whatever happens is God's will. And that's yeah.
Anyone else over here for Woodlands? No. Anyone over here for Woodlands? Back from the bathroom. Out of the way.
Hey, my name's Ian, and I learned that no matter what other people think of you, if it's for God, that's what matters, is what He thinks of you.
I'm Liam, and basically God just taught me, no matter what Woodlands, that your past is something to be afraid of.
I'm Evan, and I also live in Small. Before I went to Woodlands, I had a head knowledge about who Jesus was and what He does in my life. And leaving Woodlands, I now know what salvation really is. And on Wednesday night, I got saved.
Wow.
to camp with these guys, and I have grown up in a Christian home, and I like gone on a roller coaster in my life, like all up and down, bumpy, you get it. And so okay. I was saved on Friday, late Friday night. So.
Anyone else specifically went to Woodlands? Going once? Going twice? Joss, you want to share something? You did come to Woodlands. Okay.
Alright, I'm the new guy. I got the chance to go to high school Woodlands with you guys as a sponsor, and I took it. Hey guys. I took a ton of pictures, and the whole time I was there, I was able to make some deep relationships with a lot of you guys, and just talk to you guys and see how you guys were feeling. And it was so encouraging listening to a lot of our North Hills kids, because I was in the back with a couple of people. I was like, that's not my kids. That's not my kids. On that Friday night when you guys were sharing how God has impacted your life, and a lot of you guys said, look, on Wednesday night I came to know God. And I remember Kaylee walked up to me on Saturday morning. She's like, Dawson, I accepted Jesus in my heart yesterday. I was like, that was a wonderful experience just to see you guys grow and get those roots in. So yeah.
Okay, and then moving on to another thing that we did was Snowbird. Raise your hand if you went to Snowbird. Okay, we're just going to show kind of an ending clip to some of the stuff that we experienced at Snowbird, and then I would love just for everyone that went to Snowbird while that video is going on just to come and sit up here, and we would love to hear from you. So show that real quick, Kelsey.
Majority of young people buy into the lie that whatever you can grab during your teenage years, that's what's going to make you happy, and it will not. In fact, if you grab hold of the things the world offers you, it will not only make you unhappy, but it will create a void in your life. It's kind of like not just a void, but it's like a pulling void. It's pulling to bring more into itself to try to fill what the void has created. Jesus fills it. He fills our life. He gives us satisfaction. He fills us to overflowing. He doesn't just give us little bits and pieces of himself. He fills us up with himself. He says we're hid in Christ. We're in Christ and he's in us. That's the hope of glory in us. Just floating through this emotional experience. We go home having our roots having been deepened and watered and fertilized, and we're growing and there's more fruit in our lives. And we go home and we continue what we've experienced here this week. Jesus created the world. Jesus is eternal. Jesus is establishing a kingdom. Jesus is better than the angels. Jesus is better than the prophets. Jesus has saved us from our sin. Jesus is righteous and upright, and he's going to establish an eternal kingdom, and we're going to be with him. Because of all that, It's worth holding on to. It's worth fighting for. Jesus is worth it. Your future family is worth it. Your holiness is worth it. The lost and dying world around you needs Jesus, and you have Jesus. So live it out.
Awesome. Okay. Brad, start with you, and we can just take the mic down.
Just one thing, if I had to pick just one, is that he showed me what it's like to have, I guess, a want for him again. For me to want to go after him with a renewed passion. With another fire in my heart for him.
Like I said, a want for God, because before I didn't really, I'm a very sciencey person, so I wasn't really hooked into him. I wanted to know that he was real. And they taught me that he was real, and they taught me, showed me a want for him, and also tons of very good friends with me outside, so that's all. God taught me this week, and my counselors taught me that how to actually get into the Bible and know about him and go out to the world and actually tell people about him and what he's like.
Hi. I just feel like going to Snowbird really brought me closer to God and all of these people around me right now. And I felt like I was drifting away from God, but I really, again, feel like Snowbird brought me really close to God. Thank you.
What God taught me over throughout that week is a little more about growing to a spiritual man. In my more recent years of high school, that's something I've been struggling with, and my dad actually used to quote this verse that Brody used, 1 Corinthians 13:11. When I was a child, I spoke as a child, I understood as a child, I thought as a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things. And up until that week of Snowbird, I didn't really know what that verse meant. I just thought it was something my dad was trying to use to drill into my head. But when Brody explained the full meaning of it and what it means to become a spiritual man, it made sense as to what I need to do next in my life.
Okay, is this good? Okay, so on Friday we get to go whitewater rafting, and Tim piloted our boat, and there's a moment where his butt was on my head. Okay, so piloting a boat is when you get to like attack somebody else's boat and shove the party out. And so Tim jumped on our boat, and his butt was on my head for like 30 seconds, and I could barely breathe. I was like screaming, and he was shoving everybody out. It's real fun. Okay. Well, you hurt my head. Like my neck hurt for the whole day. Okay, moving on. The thing that best was there's a thing called the Revelation skit, and then like stuff they acted out Revelations, like Revelations. That really gripped me and showed me that we don't have enough time. We don't know when like Christ is coming back, so we need to do everything we can for Him before He comes back. So that's
So at Snowbird, I kind of learned that I've just been drifting, just going to church with my parents, just going with the flow. But I really learned that I need to pursue Him more and help share Him with other people, because every time I try and share that, I just get too shy. I'm like, oh no. But He just taught me that I need to pursue Him and actually share Him.
Okay, so, what I learned at Snowbird was, we talked a lot about relationships, and it was cool to see, when I
to Snowbird and Woodlands, and I made a lot of new friends at Snowbird and at Woodlands. And to see, I've always struggled with friendships, and like I've never had godly friends who will keep me on track, get me to read the Bible, and help me from drifting. So like going to Woodlands, that helped me a lot. And then Snowbird too, and I was searching for Snowbird, and yeah, I'm part of it. So
So, Snowbird, while we were there, we were tasked with the work to, what did we do on the sides of that house? We took off the siding. Yeah, we took off siding that was rotted, and we put on new siding, new wood. We made a railing in the back of their house. We'll put all those pictures, by the way, on our Facebook page, on our social media, so you can actually see like what this team did. Super hot. There was days where they were tired. It was really hard. But let me encourage you. If you have not considered going to Snowbird, please make that a part of your high school experience with Alive Student Ministry. I think it's something that everyone up here would say without any doubt or any hesitation to do it. And maybe you've gone to LIT program 2 years in a row. Maybe you've done Woodlands 2-3 years in a row. Like, switch it up. We made this available to you guys because we believe in it, and it's something that we think is an incredible thing for you to do to help you in finding and following Jesus. So these guys worked super hard. We'll post those pictures later so you can see all of the work that they got done as they were sharing Jesus. So let's give these guys a round of applause. Thank you guys. And then for our faithful few, do we have any in this room that went to the LIT program? 1, 2. There has to be more than that. Okay. Is everyone out of town? Wow. Okay, so we want to show that video real quick, and then Coles, I want you guys to come up, and I want you to kind of give your testimony of what God taught you on the LIT program. So turn your attention to the screen.
Let your
training program went. And I want you guys to think of our 3 summer programs broken up into something called head, heart, and hands. You guys hear that? Head, heart, and hands. So we would say Woodlands falls under heart, Snowbird would be hands, and then our LIT program would be head. Like this is, if you're in this room and you want to take your leadership to the next level, which is what we taught on all summer, if you want to take your leadership to the next level, then we would really encourage you for summer 2018 to consider going and being part of a program that is just there to help form you and nurture you and grow you as a leader. So I would love to hear from you two kind of specifically on what Jesus taught you, and also how you would encourage them to possibly consider going to LIT.
No, it was really a lot of fun. I got to know a lot of the kids, 3rd and 5th graders, so that was a lot of fun to get to know. I really learned about humility and how we worked and we did the kitchen staff, we gave them food every night, we cleaned all the things. I'm just telling you what we did. It was fun, even though we were clean. It was a lot of fun. But no, I learned humility, like how it's not always about me, and how just to serve willingly. That really fun.
I was kind of in my shell before I went to camp. I didn't really talk to anybody. I only had like 3 or 4 friends. So, Mom and Dad. So it was kind of interesting to be able to spend time with all campers and other LITs and grow more in friendships. That really opened my heart to not being so angry and hostile towards people and kind of welcoming them into my life.
Encourage them. So I wanted to encourage you was you're learning a leadership, you're going there, and it's not as big as Woodlands, which is actually really nice. You get to know the staff there more, you get to know the kids. It was very intimate. We could talk to them, and they were very open. We had Bible study every afternoon, and it was, I would encourage everyone to go once in their time in life.
And bring pants, because a couple of us got poison oak really bad, so bring pants. Yeah.
That's not encouraging them to come and walk. You're scaring people away now. Make sure you go sit down. Give them a round of applause. Good. I actually really hate that the rest of our LIT team could not be here because, let me encourage you guys. Please, please, please now start considering what you want your summer to look like, even though it's a full year away. The LIT program, Savannah, do you and Danya want to come and share anything? So this is really cool. I forgot about this. So Savannah and Danya went last year on the LIT program, and they fell in love with it so much that they went back to be leaders at this camp this year, to be on staff. Isn't that right? Yeah, wow, okay, perfect. I want to hear from you guys.
So basically what we did is we went back and we were counselors at one of they do their own camps, like outside of LIT. But yeah, we went and it was such a cool experience. If any people have done LIT, if you're looking to like take a next step, like go be a counselor there, because it is so stretching and like it was so cool, like just to see God working, and yeah, it was really awesome.
Like, I think it's really cool how you, like, in LIT teaches you how to have a servant's heart, but then you get to be even in a more leadership position, just, like, get to know your kids and, like, see what they're going through and counsel them through it. It's, like, such a growing experience, and just, like, the community at Hickory Cove is just so loving and welcoming, and we just love Jesus.
So this is really cool, guys. Look, these were Alivers, students that come on Sunday night, that took the challenge of being in the Leaders in Training program, went for a week, was so changed by it that they wanted to go back for a summer to be staff. Like, we see those steps that they took in following Jesus. And so like that to me as a student pastor brings me such incredible joy. Like that is what we want for so many of you in this room. Thank you guys. Like, I totally forgot y'all did that. Well done. Give them a round of applause. Okay. So I want to leave the floor open for maybe 5 more minutes. Like maybe if you were part of Power Source, if God taught you something there through our identity series, Lunch Bunch, where we read the God and Science book, or maybe just something happened in your life this summer that you would love to encourage the body with. I would love to just leave the floor open for a few more minutes, and then we have a gift that we want to share with you that we can celebrate in, saying goodbye to summer 2017. Anything else? Aiden? Mark? You know what? I'll come to you. You stay there, Aiden. You can stay right there. I'll come to you.
So I know there's probably a lot of people in here who have divorced parents. I do, and God really opened my heart this year, and I have a notebook that I took over this summer, and I've always kind of questioned why am I here? Why did God want me here? And so this is what I wrote down. So I said, if God made two people who were clearly not designed for each other, had them married, have a kid, that kid must have been important. So I guess it kind of showed me that God has a plan for us all. And yeah.
Hey guys, my name is Nate, and I recently came back from California, and where I learned there, I work at a camp, basically learning to be a leader, and I work there for staff. One thing that I learned is that God will light your path, and He pretty much light a bigger path that I never walked on before, and He's going to keep leading me there, and hopefully that I'll get there with Him.
Anyone else over here? This section.
Hello, my name is Daniel. At Power Source, when they talked about identity, I learned that it's not about what you do that makes you good. It's that if you know God, then everybody will like you.
You were doing so good until you got distracted. That'll preach. Good job. I think Joel Osteen has that sermon somewhere. Okay.
I went to Lunch Bunch this year for every week, and it was about science and God, and should we give up science and just believe in God, or should we believe in just science? And also about how do you talk to people that are atheists or believe in evolution or any of that. And to me, I was thinking I need to know facts so I can take my case. When really what I was learning was you need to love those people that are different and don't believe the same thing as you.
And by the way, if you're in this room and you do have a lot of questions about evolution, Big Bang theories, Kai Hubbard, Peter Hubbard's our teaching pastor. Kai Hubbard, he's a science teacher. I forget where he's a science teacher. Mitchell Road. Dude, the guy knows his stuff. So if you're in here and you're like, you know what, is there someone in our church that can answer some of these tough questions and help me navigate some of this really, really hard stuff, come and talk to me and I will get you connected to Kai. Because it was so, if you went to Lunch Bunch, you can nod your head and say like how helpful it was to have Kai in there, because he's also really smart, and that was helpful for me. So, yeah, just wanted to throw that out there.
My name is Shelby. But this summer, God really opened my eyes to not like follow my own way in life, but to really dedicate my heart and my time and my everything to Jesus and following Him, because I realized I wasn't made to just hide behind the caves in this house, and I was made to be a light of Jesus. And earlier this summer, I wrote something during the Millennial Welcome series, during the other service. And it says, I am a child of the one true God who loves me deeply. I know not to listen to my own understandings or the ways of the world, but to the Holy Spirit. I am chosen and I am destined to live out my life with Jesus closely by my side. I will serve Him as He wants me to, for it is the will of God. I will love others and pray for them, for God has instructed us to do so. I have always asked, what is my purpose? My purpose is to not by the delusions of this earth, but to walk by faith that I will one day live for eternity with my Holy Father, and that I will spread His love and will to the world.
Anything else? Yeah.
Set up. So, hi, my name is Caroline, and from the time that I was in first grade, the time that I was in seventh grade, I went to Bob Jones, and fortunately, yet unfortunately, now I go to Blue Ridge. Yeah. So many of you are kind of like, what was wrong with her? Because, you know, some of the rumors about people who go to Blue Ridge aren't true. I was kind of in for a rude awakening, because from being in that environment of being surrounded by Christians every day, and then being in an environment now where you're not surrounded by Christians, you're actually surrounded by some people who aren't very good people, who dive in headfirst into doing drugs and drinking alcohol, and that's just, it's really just kind of awful. And so I'm just really thankful that I am in that environment and that there are people in the school that are Christians, and that God gave me just that experience that, you know, I'm not necessarily alone, and He gave me basically courage and bravery that I, you know, I'm not alone, and I can go out there and share the gospel with people, and that's amazing.
So this summer I was actually also able to go on a mission trip to Slovenia, and I don't know if you guys know, yeah, she went to. And just through Slovenia and Hickory Cove and Woodlands and all the different things that I did this summer, God really showed me, kind of like the song was saying, all the different things in my life that I was putting before Him. And so He just really taught me that like I need to put Him first, and He's number one. And, yeah.
This summer through Lunch Bunch and through helping out with Power Source, God showed me two things. He showed me, one, that I can't do it alone. I need a community of people to back me up. I need to pray. I need to just keep being in His Word, and I have people to help me do that. And He also showed me that I need to extend my community, and I need to share the gospel with everybody that I can.
I just remembered something for that. While I was at really showed my testimony before, and I shared it with 2 people, and it really showed me that, did it go on? Oh. I don't really do things because I have friends, and importantly I have God, and I always thought that like He wouldn't really care, or other people wouldn't really care about what happened in my past, what happened in my future, and He just really showed me that He was there, and I had friends that cared.
I'm lazy, so I'm going to be with him, and then I'll come way over to you.
Hi, I'm Vincent. Some of you know my story. Not a lot of you. But basically I've kind of hated the thought of Christianity or religion basically my entire teenage life. For a number of reasons I'm not really going to get into now because it would take forever. But there have been a couple pockets where I've really gotten into religion and Christianity, and I've always felt that I've been happier at those times of my life. And I went to Snowbird one time, Woodlands 2 times I think, and those were really the big pockets when I felt happy. And then I went to Gauntlet last week, and I got saved on Tuesday and baptized today after. Taught me a lot, and I want to keep on this path. So,
So I went to Woodlands. I was in Extreme, and before I went to Woodlands, I was kind of messing up my life before, and going to Woodlands and like specifically the last worship night. God was telling me the entire week that it doesn't matter what you've done wrong, it doesn't matter how disgusting of a human being you are, the God of the universe still loves me.
The question, should I stand or sit, will always be stand.
Hi, I'm Kira. This summer, God really taught me how to be a leader and just like how to grow in my Christian walk. And I've noticed that like as my walk as a Christian, the second I divert from God, the darkness really creeps in extremely fast. So I realized that staying in the Word and staying around Christian influences, that is really important. And God has really worked with everyone I've been around this summer, which is just really amazing.
So, would you come up and just, I would love, I know, 8:15, if we could just have a responsive time of worship real quick. And then I have 2 quick announcements, and then we have ice cream sandwiches out there that I just want to give to you guys. The big ice cream in the middle. I want that excitement now to be towards worship. Okay, so I want us to stand real quick. Hey guys, I'm going to pray, and I would love for there to be a time of singing real quick. And then I have 2 announcements I want to share, and then we'll dismiss you, go get your sugar fill, and then go home. But pray with me real quick. God, thank you for everything we just heard. Lord, we sing because you're worthy, because you're faithful. God, we thank you for the work that your Spirit did this summer. And God, we ask for more. Holy Spirit, would you do it? Lord, we dedicate this new school coming. And God, we ask you to do more than we can ever imagine. God, we pray for salvation to continue to spring up from the ground, that repentance is something that we run to, because we know that that's your kindness. Lord, thank you that this room is full of leaders, sons and daughters of the King. Lord, thank you for another summer that is coming and gone. And it reminds me of your word, where the grass withers and the flower fades, but the word of the Lord remains forever. So God, we thank you for another summer where your faithfulness was on display. Thank you for all the testimonies of your grace and your mercy and your kindness and forgiveness and salvation, all of it. So Lord, we just want to take 2 minutes and sing and thank you with hands lifted high that you are a good God. Thank you for this summer, Lord. Amen.
I want to extend an invitation to anyone who's having a hard time celebrating. If you're saying, celebration is not on my heart, I feel fear or anxiety or insecurity or whatever it is, we're going to sing, You're the God Who Rescues and Saves. So whether you're singing that looking back in a celebration or looking forward in faith, let's sing it wholeheartedly, trusting the Lord. Yeah, together. Who, oh Lord, could save themselves, their own soul could heal. Our shame was deeper than the sea, your grace is deeper still. You alone can rescue, you alone can save, you alone can lift us from the grave. Came down to find us, let us out of death. To you alone belongs the highest praise. You, oh Lord, have made a way, the great divide you hear. For when our hearts were far away, your love went first. It always does. Yes, your love grows further still. And you alone can rescue, you alone can save, you alone can lift us from the grave. You came down to find us, let us out of death. To you alone belongs the highest praise. To you alone belongs the highest praise. So we lift up our eyes. We lift up our eyes, lift up our eyes, you're the giver of life. Trust you. We lift up our eyes, lift up our eyes, you're the giver of life. Only you. We lift up our eyes, lift up our eyes, you're the giver of life. We lift up our eyes, lift up our eyes, you're the giver of life. You alone can rescue, you alone can save, you alone can lift us from the grave. You came down to find us, let us out of death. To you alone belongs the highest praise. You alone can rescue, you alone can save, you alone can lift us from the grave. You came down to find us, let us out of death. To you alone belongs the highest praise. To you alone belongs the highest praise. To you alone belongs the highest praise. Shout.
Praise God. 2 quick announcements. We are going to take the next 2 weeks off. I get to go on vacation. I'm so excited. I'm sorry, I do. So August 6th and August 13th, we don't live, but we're going to come back that third Sunday in August. We're going to get the new school year going, which means life groups are coming back, which I'm really excited about. And then secondly, even though we don't have a live those 2 weeks, guess what's coming? It's a little thing called Deeper Weekend. Deeper Weekend. So, I'm so glad you asked.
What is that?
Deeper Weekend is our Deeper Weekend is our back to school year bash, which we're really excited about. It's August 19th and 20th. It's a spend the night event here at the church. You don't want to miss it. It's been one of the biggest projects the interns have had all summer. So, I know that's a horrible way to start it, but you don't want to miss it. So, Noah Live the next 2 weeks, and Deeper Weekend, August 19th through 20th. Go to our website, AliveStudentMinistry.com, not NHCCalive.com, AliveStudentMinistry.com. Starting tomorrow when we open up registration and sign up for that. We good? Okay. What? Yeah?
There's a dinner and worship.
Oh yeah.
This week.
Yeah. Talk about that. Talk more about that. Talk about it.
If you are part of the Alive worship team, or you want to be, or you just like dinner and you like worship, that's awesome. Come to Bella Dinner Area at 7 p.m.
This coming Thursday,
August 3rd. And everybody brings their own dish. You bring sweet stuff, savory stuff.
Yeah, I'm bringing Publix chicken fingers.
Not hard to top. It's not a competition.
But I win every year. But thank you for reminding me of that. Okay, we love you. Go get your ice cream. Happy summer. Go back to school. And go that way. Brian Gilbert, everybody.
My legs hurt way too much from Woodlands. I shouldn't have done that.